the savannah, you see plenty of creatures. Ostriches, Thompson gazelle, sables, sable babies, aardvark, fox, flamingos, hippo, porcupine, and many more. But you don't normally see all of them. But now you can see all of them. In this way. From hippos and rhinos to the biggest of creatures, elephants, and even to the smaller, like pygmy hippo babies. This gives you a chance to see all the wildlife. That's why we're here. At the watering hole, we found a loft. We find a loft. We find a baby hippo learning how to swim. Actually how to walk, because hippos actually just walk when they're in the water. They just walk to the bottom of the river. Are huge male elephants, most likely scared the white rhino. Scared them off to go to the water. White rhinos and elephants normally have peace together, but if sometimes collisions like this can happen. This ostriches can move very fast. The fastest land bird in the world, going about a very fast speed. These lions are living a good time. Lions can roar. The farthest are the big cats. The big cats include lions, tigers, leopards, and jaguars, which all have the ability to roar, and are the only ones that can. Looks like a stampede is going on. Or elephants. But a happy kind of stampede. Not the aggressive one. Or it could be a bluff. While our elephant is running, we have some baby warthogs here. These warthogs better or not to run because there could be some predators. Cheetahs, lions. A baby wildebeest running in the grass. These animals learn how to run at a very tender age. most likely ran into some creature's den area. This could be dangerous, as this could be a predator. A baby giraffe was just born today, so he has to learn how to stay away from lions and crocodiles. Creatures like that could find them. That's perfect snap. Many of our savannah creatures around here are living a perfect life. And now we see a rare black leopard. Black leopards normally live and like tropical areas. It's also just spring as black jaguars. Jaguars and leopards are different due to that rosettes have spots in them in jaguars, and leopards is the opposite. As you can see, leopards are pretty fast, especially in trees. In this area, there are a lot of those. Savannas are basically grassland areas. That have sometimes little water, dry states and a lot of water in the rainy season. It looks like it is mid-dry, like it's been raining in the rainy season. Aardvarks normally live in these kinds of areas. They normally eat termites, like termite mounds from termite mounds like this one. And these termite mounds can pop up almost anywhere. This is the wild version donkey. This animal lives in plenty of areas. The Somali wild donkey. They live throughout the desert. And so this is basically very arid. This animal, the Scimitar horned oryx, is almost went extinct. It went extinct in the wild when they were introduced into wild again, and now they're considered by the IUCN as endangered. So, Nile crocodiles live around here, and they are afraid of hippos. Why? Because hippos are very protective of their terra, and they normally stay in the water because the sun can literally burn their skin. But at night, hippos normally go out of the water and eat for a diet of grass. There are plenty of swimming pools around. For this area, there could be almost 500 of them. But looks like there are many, but not as many as 500. Just enough to establish a huge population, which could go up to actually 1,000. Or even more. Looks like a baby cheetah is here. Cheetahs are known as the fastest land animal, but not the fastest animal ever, as Peregrine falcons can reach speeds up to 200 kilometers per hour, and cheetahs can reach just 70. While it's still fun to watch them run. Those white rhinos are the second largest land animal after the elephant, and third are hippopotamuses. That's an adult cheetah. Lions or pandas, are known for being great hunters. There can be as much as 40 lions in a pack, but that can be very rarely seen. This is most likely a small flock that consists of one female, one male, and a few cubs. Looks like that bearing up a little baby warthog. Well, rhinos and warthogs normally are fine with each other. Black rhinos can be a little bit more aggressive when they want to be, because they have claws, which means they can't see the way, because hear something and they get annoyed about it, that means they're gonna charge. So don't annoy a black rhino if you see one on a safari. That's a good tip. Lots of animals live around here, and this is becoming a place for many animals. Another baby animal was just born today, a baby gorilla. Now it's time to go to another continent and see its wild. In the northern hemisphere, you don't normally see a lot of wildlife, but it's always good to most likely once a chance in your life to see wildlife like the biggest bears, polar bear, fearless wolverine, the festive reindeer, and the camel, and the foraging Arctic fox. Let's get started with Arctic foxes. Arctic foxes normally are white in color in the winter, like right now, to camouflage from predators and prey. In summer they would be black, blackish gray, plant kind of color. Not many plants are in the tundra, but in the taiga, which is kind of represented here, there are a little bit of plants. Reindeer, famous in Christmas, so to speak, the holiday, are basically deer. Reindeer and deer are the same thing, but reindeer are the only deer that antlers they have on both sex or gender. As you can see, female reindeer have antlers, normally not normal. Another female with antlers, and a male with antlers. Okay. Back over there, we see three seals. These seals' predators are the polar bear, but lucky for them, it looks like we are hungry. Polar bears also eat walruses, and even beluga whales and narwhals. Those two animals live out in the sea, in the Arctic Ocean. This kind of seal is a gray seal. They live throughout Europe, but normally not as far north as here, but most seals live far north as here. And we can't forget the fearless wolverine that could be hiding here somewhere. Wolverines are the biggest of the mustelids. They live throughout tundra biomes. There was one case where a wolverine actually killed a polar bear by suffocating him. Now that's something that makes a polar bear really get ashamed. Well, the wolverine is related to the all familiar honey badger of Africa. Now it's snowing. So now this is just going to be normal reindeer running. Reindeers normally don't run that fast, and just a normal thing. Now I'll try to go to the next continent, Asia. And the Indian subcontinent, and peacocks, sloth bears, Bengal tigers, and many of like rhinos, elephants, and buffaloes. Sloth bears eat termites, ants, and food. Sloth bears and Bengal tigers sometimes fight when they meet head to head. But it looks like the bear and the tiger here look like they want to have peace. They look like they're showing no aggression to either of each other. Sloth bears are very powerful, and they could injure a human. Tigers can also do the same. These peacocks have to be careful of the tiger. Elephants can also be dangerous. This is an Asian elephant, not an African from the last film in Asia. They're different in their ears, smaller ears, while African elephants have ears that look like that resemble the continent Africa. If you have time and you're not sure about the African elephant's ear looking like Africa, pause the video and then go back to we're in Africa. The Indian rhino, or the one-horned rhino, or the greater one-horned rhino, is one of the Asian rhino species, along with Javan rhinos and Sumatran rhinos, and a few others. This is the wild water buffalo, the wild Asian water buffalo. We do have domesticated ones, but this is our wild version. They have longer horns than your normal domesticated buffalo, and they're way less tame than your normal cow. So this is I'm sure would be more tame than a bull. Yes, bulls sometimes go crazy, but only when you make them get threatened. And also, all these animals only would attack you if they got threatened, so give them their space. That's the best way to survive when you see them. Of course, it's the best way to not be in their turf at all, but at this point everyone wants to see a sloth bear or any creature, so the best point for me is just give them their space, and then you can stroll along and take some photos. Now time to jump to the next continent. Back in Australia, you see your normal kinds of Australian animals made. Dingoes, kangaroos, emus, stuff like that. The dingo is more likely came a long time ago by some people from Asia, and most likely is from the dhole. The dhole is a small wild dog. So So this is the doll. The doll is a small wild dog like this, and the dingo is most likely was some dolls that were brought into Australia by some from like an Asian tribe, because the doll actually lives in the same areas where we went, in the Indian subcontinent, and also to eventually China and Southeast Asia. So dingoes are basically dolls. These feral wild dogs are hard to classify because some think they're wolves, others think they're kind of dog. But if we trust Planet Zoo's not always trustable Zoopedia, which is Canis lupus dingo, that just means that it's classified as a wolf. But in my opinion, dingoes are most likely not a wild dog, and they're just a feral dog that you don't really need to have. But these are one of the reasons why the Tasmanian tiger was extinct. And if I were you, I would rather have a Tasmanian tiger than a dingo. They're more important to Australian than this. Yes, they control kangaroo numbers. Yes, kangaroo numbers sometimes go wild. But we need our extinct thylacine back. To control the kangaroos and the emus. Kangaroo, emu. Well, I think it's time to go to the next continent. Right, emu? Emu. In the tropical Amazon, you see a lot of creatures. Giant anteaters wander for termites. Jaguars are apex predators of the Amazon. Giant otters, the biggest of the otters. Capybara, the biggest rodent in the world. And many more. And this is also home to one of the biggest rivers, the Amazon River. Plus, also home to some amazing insects, like new Morpho butterflies. Just look at that amazing, magnificent blue. The Amazon is filled with amazing, spectacular wildlife. Jaguars are known for their swimming, and they swim a lot with tigers. And this caiman better run into the water because jaguars normally eat caimans like this spectacled caiman. This one is a rather small caiman, but sometimes jaguars also go for big black caimans, but not so big, but like an inch of a jaguar, big enough to feed the jaguar. So this caiman better head to the river, where some of that should be. Over at the upper side of the rainforest, a tapir moves and runs. Tapirs are the biggest land animal in South America. This is a bear's tapir. They normally live in regions in Central America. There's also South American tapir and mountain tapir. Looks like this jaguar's hunting. Looks like it's out of stealth mode and it's on the hunting mode. Or it could be running searching for prey. This forest is full of it. Giant waterfall. Looks like the jaguar had already hit Amazon River. The jaguars normally leave giant otters alone because giant otters live in big groups, very big. Bear's tapir is a key prey of jaguars. But looks like the jaguar today is going to be fine. That's a male wolf. Yes, it does kinda have a mane, but it's not a wolf or a fox. Some interesting behavior there. I guess that's how a mane wolf drinks. Well, ignore that. Mane wolves normally are in rainforests and they normally eat fruits. They don't normally eat meat. Now we can see the plunge from the spectacled caiman. Well, mane wolves, like the one over there, their predators are like jaguar, which I think left. And yeah. Capybara, a semi-amphibious rodent. I think that's the only time I'll say that ever. Amphibious. Actually, it's just totally amphibious. Land, water, anywhere it can go. Giant otters are also amphibious. An armadillo just scurried out of the bush and had decided to get a drink. Tapirs, like the one over there, are very muscular swimmers, as you can see. Look at that leg action. Now we're already like a few meters through that swamp. Not the fastest of swimmers, but good swimming. Many of our animals still live down there in the Amazon. There could be plenty of Earth to explore. Their diet, their way of living, are they amphibious, and how they do it. Next continent. In North America. Yeah. Including the wolves. Grizzly bears. Dall sheep. And moose. Cougars. And also beavers, which are somewhere around here. They could be in the wall. Yeah, they're here. So, this looks like a wolf pack. It looks like there's one for vocalization stuff. It might have. As you get up here, well, since you are not hard. And this tower plan. That's what. Here's some Dall sheep. Now these are sheep. The difference between sheep and goats, sheep are normally, like, they don't have horns. Goats do have horns. Like normally sheep don't have horns, but in this case they do. And also some other sheep, the big horned sheep, also have horns just like the Dall. Dall sheep and bighorn sheep fight with these horns by ramming into each other. Don't think there's any chance they're gonna do that, but they need to be careful of those wolves, because those wolves can be dangerous. Canis lupus. The biggest of the canids are here. Those dolls should need to be careful, because a wolf could hunt them, but that'll be hard anyway. Looks like the doll sheep are being careful, and the wolf knows that he could get injured. So if they really wanted to hunt, he would go off the path. Let's explore upper and slides. Now Meet Rest. These bears love these kinds of bears. Grizzly bears, whilst normally don't get along together, grizzly bears here are the biggest bears. Well, up in the Arctic, where we previously viewed in Europe, polar bears, those are the biggest bears. This cougar, often also goes in ranges in South America, which are, and this moose is the biggest. Those antlers are very big for any deer of that kind. Trying owl, and then go to the next continent, the coldest to be exact. Antarctica. You don't expect a lot of wildlife in Antarctica, but there actually is wildlife. Penguins and plenty more. Also there's seals. But today we're gonna be looking at penguins. Normally penguins don't march in a line, but I don't know what's happening here. Today I guess they're marching in a line. These are penguins. The second biggest of the penguins. Emperors are the largest. Well, kings are the second. Makes sense, right? Kings almost just look like the same. But they're bigger. Look at those amazing penguins dive. We know that penguins don't fly, but those wings are used for swimming. They go sleek like the fastest submarine. The jet doesn't exist. Penguins can laugh in the hard, tough regions of Antarctica. This guy doesn't even look cold yet. Those feathers help. They are birds after all. Look at them. They're going like a jet in water. If there were jets in water. Yep, they're stepping around. Actually, all the penguins are mostly in the water now. I hope you enjoyed this fun documentary stuff. And I hope this penguin actually, oh, fun fact, penguins sit like that because they need to use as they need the less body they use on the ground, the less they'll be cold on the ground. This penguin is not sitting. He looks like he's going to jump into the pool. They're coming out. This penguin's coming out. Oh, he's jumping in. A trick. Oh. And as you can see, penguins, not the best runners. When they're running, they just look like some very slow people in tuxedos. So, yeah. That for some reason are peaks. Okay. So now, we had 1, towards the continents, but we have yet to explore. The rest, everywhere, including the coldest place on Earth, called Mother Snow, Antarctica. Hope you had fun and enjoy the cinematics of the whole documentary.